In this video, the Republic City Furrets take on Raxus, coach of the Atlanta Dark Knight. Will our unburdened Sneasler or Choice Scarf Spectrier be enough to outspeed his Slush Rush the Titan or Sand Rush Excadrill, or will we weather the storm? This is SPDA Week 3. Okay, here we are today with our Week 3 battle of the Spear Pillar Draft Association. Today we are facing the Atlanta Dark Knight, who is coached by Raxus. Raxus also has an Avatar-themed team, so he's been naming his Mons after our Avatar Mons, and has multiple weathers going on. So we see the Slow King that can make snow, the Tyranitar, the Rotom Fan, the Excadrill, the Satitan, and the Dragalge. My dedicated lead in this match has always been the Kleavor. I'm expecting either the Excadrill to lead or the Rotom Fan to lead. In either of those situations, Kleavor can go straight for damage. Let me make sure that I am writing down his team this time. So we have the Slow King that's going to do some snow. We have the Tyranitar that is going to do some sand. We have the Rotom Fan that really just hanging out. I guess not a weather thing. Maybe. I don't even think it gets Hurricane. We get the Excadrill. And we get the Satitan, which is one of his Terra Captains. And we get the Dragalge. Satitan can Terrastalize into a... I know Ground was the one I practiced against in mocks. Ground, Electric, or Fairy. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Again, as I said, I'm expecting the lead to be either the Rotom Fan or the Excadrill. That's cute with the shiny Mightyena for his trainer card. I'm not really sure how to do the trainer cards actually, but perfect. So we do see exactly what we're looking for, which is the Rotom Fan against our Kleavor. So this will allow us to get our rocks up by going for the Stone Axe, unless we want to predict something else coming in. I don't think it's too early in the game to predict, in my opinion. So we are just going to go for Stone Axe. The only thing that might hurt if he goes for like a Choice Scarf Will-O-Wisp or something, but we are just going to go for damage with our Stone Axe. So he stays in, we go for Stone Axe. Oh, he lives! Wow. Okay, the good thing is, though, unless he gets rid of rocks, he will not be able to come back in on rocks. Okay, so he tricks himself the Choice Scarf. What do we get? Oh, a Toxic Orb. Interesting. So he gets the Choice Scarf. So he can just Volt Switch out, I feel. Air Slash doesn't kill me. Discharge doesn't kill me. Volt Switch doesn't kill me. Nothing he has can kill me. It'll all hurt a lot. I think anything that he wants to bring in might be like the Excadrill I could predict with the close combat. The Tyranitar I could predict with the close combat. The only thing that might be a little shaky would be the Slow King. So I think my safest bet is just to go for a U-turn. Because he outspeeds me now. So he's just going to straight withdraw, even though he has the Choice Scarf now because he's faster. I'm going to U-turn. He goes into top, which is the Tyranitar. Perfect. So the Tyranitar is going to set up the sand. We're going to get some damage with our U-turn there. Wow! Oh my gosh, that did so much. Okay. So now we're really just looking for speed tiers here to see what can we outspeed. I'm now regretting the what am I regretting? I'm now regretting the Choice Scarf on my Spectrier, just because this would have been a perfect time to like go for a sweep. Like, it's low, we get a kill, and that might be that on that. We do outspeed the Tyranitar by a lot. We're not very speedy on this set, we're more bulky, but we should be able to take it out with the Trailblaze. Even if it's Scarf, right? Because it's base 61 speed. I'm assuming it's like Choice Band or something, but if it is Choice Scarf, Choice Scarf does outspeed. It does outspeed us. So Choice Scarf would outspeed us. It would hurt us a lot, but we do have healing. Nothing he has with KO. His low kick is probably what we're most concerned about. But I'm just going to go get this Trailblaze off and see. Oh, and he's switching out again. So we already have him on the back foot, which is great. We see Azula. Who is Azula? Azula the Dragalge. That is so cool. So Azula the Dragalge comes out. We go for the Trailblaze. That does nothing at all, really. So our speed rises. So it's probably a little bulky. Dragalge. Oh, yeah, let's you do that bulky pivot set against Zarude. Knockoff does half. Sludge Bomb. Oh, doesn't this thing like to run choice specs, though? Let's do some spec-based calcs. So, Azumarill does not want to take anything. I think just because I'm expecting like a Sludge Bomb or something, we should go into our Archaladon. So our Assault Vest, Archaladon, and that'll tell us a lot about what he is running. So I'm expecting a Sludge Bomb. He could Draco, which would not be great. Oh, this gets Focus Blast. I didn't realize it got Focus Blast. So he does go for the Draco Meteor, and it does a little less than half. So we are sitting at half right now. If I were him, ooh, eject pack. That's not good because then the Excadrill can come out and just go crazy, really. So we do have an Air Balloon Bolin, which is, so we have Toph and Bolin. So Excadrill, we are +1. So just in case, let's see, Excadrill in the sand, we are +1 defense. And we are at 207. So we're at 54%. So he has a 12.5% chance to OKOS. To take us out. Body Press does take us out. If he's Choice Bandit, though, he 100% takes us out. So I think I want to go for our... let me just check with Sneasler, because if he Rapid Spins here, say he gets a +1, he breaks my Air Balloon and I'm unburdened. Okay, we do still outspeed. So I'm okay going for Sneasler. I think he's going to go for like some damaging, like a ground type move. Yeah, so let's go into our Sneasler, so that because we're on an Air Balloon, and so hopefully him going for a ground type move will not affect us on an Air Balloon. I don't think he's in the position to make any predictions like he is now. So we come in, he sees the Air Balloon, he goes for and perfect. So that Earthquake comes out, and then we get a buff by Sandstorm. Does that break my balloon? I should still have my balloon, right? Yes, I still have my balloon. So he is not faster. Oh, in the sand, he might be faster. Oh, that calc was wrong that I did about the speed. In the sand, he is much faster. So I am just going to go for damage here. Well, he could go and do a Slow King, right? So, Slow King. But if he goes for Iron Head or something like that, we've already gotten our Unburden off. So we are Unburdened. In the sand, we do outspeed him. So I am going to take that risk and go for our own little Swords Dance here. So he goes for Iron Head, and it does not take us out. Do we get a flinch? Oh, why was he faster? Hold on. Why is he faster? Is he Choice Scarf? Oh, because we didn't have our Air Balloon popped. Great, that makes sense. Our Air Balloon was not popped. So now it's popped. Now we get our Unburden off. We will die to Sandstorm next turn. I'm expecting the Slow King to come out. Slow King, even the +2 close combat would do about half. Dire Claw is what he should really be worried about. So how do I check how many turns of Sandstorm are left? There are 3 turns of Sandstorm left. If he stays in, I don't think he stays in because he knows. But if he does, that's not good either. Oof. Okay, so we are in a bit of a predicament. I do think I'm okay going with the Dire Claw, trying to predict the sand. No, I'm not actually. I'm gonna go for the close combat. Okay, great. He stays in, and we take him out. Great. Okay, so Sneasler gets its first kill, the first kill of the game, but it is going to fall to the Sandstorm next turn. So Sneasler KOs Excadrill with close combat, and Sneasler. Well, the kill goes to Tyranitar, so Tyranitar KOs Sneasler with Sandstorm damage. So I think next, just coming out, we go into our, because what does he have left? The Dragology is still there. Excadrill is here, so Excadrill is gone. The Rotom dies to Impact. Satitan. What does our Vachu do to the Dragology? Because that is what I'm leaning. Just trying to close this game up. Dragology, Shadow Ball does not do much. So let's try it. Let's just see what he goes out into. Shadow Ball is a 3-hit KO against the Dragology. So Sokka comes out, which is the Slowking. Perfect. So that is exactly what we thought would come out, right? So Slowking comes out. We're going to go for a Shadow Ball and just try to get a kill. Dark Pulse does not do as much. So we're going to go straight for a Shadow Ball and try to get a kill on this. So Shadow Ball comes out. Oh, what if he goes for Thunder Wave? If he goes for Thunder Wave, that's going to be really awful. So, oh, he goes for Chilly Reception. He goes for Chilly Reception, switches out, and the Satitan is probably going to come out. The Satitan, if he's Belly Drum, I think he just won. So in the snow, 538 is what the Satitan speed will be. We will outspeed the Satitan in the snow. So because of our choice scarf. So but we did, for this, we brought the Katara, we brought the Azumarill. So I think we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go into our Azumarill. He's gonna tear ground, obviously, because he's afraid of the Archaladon. So let's tear ground into our Archaladon and see what he's gonna go for. Knockoff would probably be the worst thing, just because we lose our leftovers. Just Icicle Crash, great. And we are thick fat, so that shouldn't do anything really. So we get our leftovers off. Can we? Oh, I didn't see how much damage that did. So just because that really didn't do much. So Icicle Crash would do 50 to our Spectrier, but to our Azumarill, Icicle Crash does 6 to 7. What if he's banded? Does 10 to 11. I honestly couldn't tell what he was. So I think the safe thing to do is go for a Chilling Water. That is what the plan was to go for on this thing. What he goes out into is the Toph. So this is going to hurt it either way. It probably takes it out. But so he gets the Sand back up. Was that his intention to get the Sand back up? I'm not sure what he was looking for with getting the Sand up. But all right, there's our second kill. Azumarill KOs. What's Tyranitar with Chilling Water? Okay, and so maybe he's just trying to go for like Sandstorm damage to have it rack up against us, because we know we didn't ourselves bring any weather. So Azula is back out here, and so we did see the what was it called, the eject pack, or the eject button or something. We did see that on the Archaladon. He did go for the Draco Meteor. So let's just check with the Dragapult against Archaladon. So it's not Specs. It did about half still. So it's not Dragapult. What's it called? Dragology. Sorry, I was like, no way this thing gets Dragon Darts. It could still be max special attack though, maybe even modest. So 30 seconds straight. So yeah, it looks like it would do, a max roll would do just under half. And so we would survive one and then be able to outspeed with our own Draco Meteor or something. And that time he won't be able to switch out, have the automatic switch out with the with the eject pack that he had. So just playing it safe. We brought the Archaladon specifically for this Dragology. It's not the best thing that we have, but it is exactly what we have. So we see the stamina boost. We get a +1. The Tyranitar is gone. Slowking is probably his best bet here. Slowking. Oh, and I thought just in case he brought Rain, we would bring Electro Shot. But if I brought Thunderbolt, it would have been game. I'm okay going for a Draco Meteor. Slowking seems to be like a physically defensive thing. Or we go for Electro Shot and have it hit the next turn, because I don't think this thing stays in, really. So are we faster than Slowking? We are faster than Slowking. And does he have any ground types left? He doesn't have any ground types left, unless he wants to terrestrialize his Titan. So let's just try it. I think we're in a position where we can try it. So we go for our Electro Shot. He might flip turn or something. Oh, but we could have straight up killed it, couldn't we? Maybe that was a dumb play, because no, we couldn't have. So oh, and we live on 8. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So we live on 8. Do we die to Sandstorm? Do we take Sandstorm as a steel type? Oh my gosh, tell me we don't take Sandstorm as a steel type. We don't. Great. Okay, so he's gonna withdraw. He's gonna go into, what is he gonna go? Oh, he's gonna sack off his Aang. He's gonna sack off his Aang. That dies. And then I don't think he has anything faster than me. He doesn't have anything faster than an Archaladon. Oh, so Titan, if it's max speed, is faster than an Archaladon. That was smart. Okay. So let's see let's mark that down. So Rotom, Fan. No, so this kill goes to Cleavor. So Cleavor KOs Rotom Fan with Stealth Rock damage. Okay, so he has 3 Mons left. We have 5 Mons left, but we are about to go down. Do we sack our Zalfu? Do we go for differential? Would that be dumb? Well, this thing does outspeed still the whatever is the Dragology, right? So let's save it. Let's try it. I think just because I'm feeling very good, I might be making these dumb plays, but we're not on our back foot yet. And usually it's when I'm on my back foot where I'm like, okay, let's really lock in. But this was made for the Titan, so we are going to see. Just please don't be Terra Electric. That is what we need. No Terra Electric. And we see Terra Ground. That is exactly what we were looking for. So we knew that it was going to be Terra Ground. Terra Ground. We are max HP, max defense. So this is going to. Oh, and it's not in the Slush Rush thing. So that took us down to 203. Don't love that. So let's just see. Azumarill, Titan. That has to be banded. I feel like that has to be banded or something. So Terra Ground could do 46 to us. We're not faster. It's not looking good, folks. It's really not. I think our Azumarill is going to go down, and then we're going to survive one. We're going to go for Chilling Water. Maybe we'll survive the other, go for a rest. Okay, he withdraws. What is he withdrawing to? He's going to withdraw to that Azula. So Azula is going to come in. We are going to, and it just keeps taking rocks damage. Like, it's really good that we got our rocks up. So we keep taking rocks damage. It gets that attack drop. Oh, if it got that when it had the eject pack, that would have been great. That would have been great. I do think that if we sack our Chaladon here, we'll be able to clean up with Titan. I don't remember how much health it had left, but the Spectrier that we have should be able to do a lot. So we're gonna sack off our Chaladon. That's fine. We're okay going for that. It doesn't look like he has Dragon Dance or anything to set up on us, so we're going to. Ooh, maybe he misses his Draco. Maybe that's something. But so we have Dragalge KOs our Chaladon with Shadow Ball. So he goes for Shadow Ball. And so that takes us out. Dragalge is at, I don't remember how much health it's at, but it gets buffed by Sandstorm, so it's going to show us. Oh, yeah. So Spectrier is going to be able to take it out for sure. And that's going to give us a special attack boost going into the Titan, then going into the Slowking. So Spectrier is going to close out the game for us. Here is my prediction. Maybe if like the Slowking is able to like play around with its regenerator stuff, whatever it's got going on with regenerator, and can also get the snow up, that might be a thing. And he's probably thinking he has to let this go down. Great. So Spectrier is going to KO Dragalge with Shadow Ball. Spectrier KOs Dragalge with Shadow Ball. And so I've used Spectrier in another league, and I was really bad at using it. And so after talking to some people who I know are like really good with Spectrier, have used it before, they've told me that, so we do have to worry about Ice Shard here, but I was told to use it as a late game sweeper. That is what Spectrier primarily does. So it's a Titan, Spectrier, Ice Shard. And so we do think he's Choice Band. I don't think he's Adamant, maybe. Just because he clicks one move and leaves. So Ice Shard would do half to Spectrier just because we do have some bulk, but Shadow Ball will take it out. So he's going to go for Ice Shard. We see the Ice Shard, and it does less than half even. So we go for the Shadow Ball with the Spectrier, and that takes it out. Great. So Spectrier KOs the Titan with Shadow Ball. And then last, all he has is the Slowking, and Spectrier should KO that with Shadow Ball as well. And the Slowking is Sokka. We saw that, yep. So again, we have these avatar names. Mine is I tried to pull primarily from The Legend of Korra because the team is the Republic City Fire Ferret. So Vaatu is the villain. Katara is in The Legend of Korra. Zaofu is the city. Jet is the only thing that really, I couldn't figure out another name for Cleavor. Let me know if you have recommendations. Amon is that first villain, and Shady Shin being the leader of the Triad that we see in season 1. So he's more of a Last Airbender type team, and I am more of a Legend of Korra type team. But there we go. The Shadow Ball KOs that's Slowking. So that does bring us into a 2-1 record going into week 4. We lost our first round, but now we're on a 2-game winning streak with a differential of +4 now. Next week we face Nova, who has a mono water team, which will be very exciting. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing all the damage that Spectrier could do. If you have the time, please feel free to like and subscribe because I'm bringing you Pokemon Draft League content, competitive battles every week, and you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.